Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa for those of you who may be new around here. I am a pharmacist and health coach and I make videos every week to help you simplify healthy living. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some healthy snack ideas. I have found that having healthy snacks ready to go for my week when things are super busy is really, really important. I love to have like a mid-morning snack. I love to have an afternoon snack just to kind of help tide me through, to get to lunch and then also to get to dinner. And if you don't have anything pre-prepared, it's so tempting to like hit the vending machine, or maybe there's some food in the break room that someone brought in, or even like head to a drive-through. And those can be most likely the foods that are going to be available in those 3 different places are not going to be the healthiest. And a lot of times they're mostly going to be filled with like unhealthy processed oils that can create inflammation in the body, and also a ton of sugar, probably refined sugar, that is most likely just going to spike your glucose levels or your blood sugar. And then if you crash, then it's just not really good for your energy levels. So I like to have this on hand. Plus, it saves you a lot of money when you prep this ahead of time, because vending machines, going out to eat can be really pricey. The food in the break room you didn't pay for, but it's not the healthiest. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of my go-to healthy snacks that are easy to have throughout the week. And the majority of these don't really require any preparation at all. And if there is any preparation, it's very minimal. Okay, so snack option number 1 is a grab and go option. I love these Perfect bars. They can be kind of pricey if you just buy them individually. I like to get them at Costco. It saves me money. And I find them really easy to digest. I find that with protein bars, I'm not really a huge fan of protein bars because a lot of times they're just filled with tons of sugar and processed oils, and I just don't digest them well. They're hard to digest. But this one here, I find it's really easy to digest. It keeps me nice and full, and it has a good amount of protein and fat along with carbs. So it's a good blend of all of them. And so it's not gonna spike your glucose levels, and it's going to help keep you full. So actually, I have trouble eating a whole one of these in one sitting just because it's very filling. I usually just have a half of it, and then I save the rest for later. These are refrigerated, so I like to just keep them with like a cold pack in a lunchbox or something if I'm on the go. Otherwise, I'll just take it out of the refrigerator whenever I want to eat it. But I really like this option, and the ingredients in here are healthy and all recognizable, nothing like weird or crazy, like in terms of like a chemical or anything like that. So I really like this, and I'll show you guys a close-up of the ingredient list as well. The second snack option I have is these carrot sticks with hummus. Is a good source of fat and protein. Fat, as long as you get a hummus that is made with oil. I know some of them are not made with oil. I don't mind it. I do try to look for ones that don't contain a lot of like highly processed oils in there, but sometimes it's difficult and I just do what I can. But this is another really fun option. I know that you can buy hummus in like individual mini containers, so it's really simple to just throw in a lunchbox. Or if you just have the big container, then you can just like scoop a little bit into a container and then just take that with you on the go and have a nice little crunchy snack. I like carrots for when I'm kind of irritated or stressed out in my day because that crunch feel, it helps you guys when you're stressed out. So that's option number 2. The third option is actually a trail mix that I'm gonna make myself. I like to buy nuts and dried fruit and seeds in bulk. I usually get them from Costco, and you may know that if you saw my previous video where I showed my healthy food finds at Costco, and I find them a much more affordable way of getting, like buying nuts and seeds, because they can be kind of pricey otherwise. And I like to buy them like either dry roasted or raw, with no salt added, because then it's a lot more versatile. I can make so many different things with it. You can bake with it, cook with it, make trail mix, and it's very customizable. So that's why I like to buy nuts and seeds dry roasted or raw. And dry roasted just means that it was roasted without the use of oils. Otherwise, roasted is gonna have oils in there, and they're usually like highly processed oils. So I'm going to make a trail mix really quickly. And so I'm just gonna pour everything into this bowl. So I like walnuts, and then I also really like pecans. I find them pretty soft to chew on. And I just leave it whole. If you want, you can take a knife and like roughly chop them, but it doesn't bother me, so I just kind of go with what it is. And then these are blanched almonds. So I'll just throw some of those in there. And you can measure this, but you don't have to. I just like throw them all together and go with it. And it's also really customizable. You can just use whatever it is you have on hand. So I have some pistachios, so I'm gonna throw some of those in. And then I also have some pumpkin seeds, which I'm running out on. I have to get more of, but we'll just throw in a couple. If I had sunflower seeds, I would throw those in too, because that tastes really good in here. And then I like to add dried fruit. So cranberries are one of my favorites. So cranberries are it's gonna be really, really hard for you to find dried cranberries that are not made, or not, I guess not made with sugar added, because otherwise they're just not very palatable. But I do want to caution you, because I kind of fell for it. They either are made with like high fructose corn syrup or just regular cane sugar, or you might see packages that say like 50% less sugar or less sugar or something. And I was buying those for a long time until I finally looked at the ingredient list and saw that they had an artificial sweetener in there. Which is not ideal. I don't like artificial sweeteners because they disrupt your healthy like gut microbiome. So I just get the ones that have cane sugar. That's my preferred option. So we'll just go ahead and put some of those in there. I love raisins. Raisins is another dried fruit that they're so incredibly sweet on their own, but some companies love to add added sugar to raisins, which kind of is mind-boggling to me. So I'm gonna add in some raisins, and these are no sugar added, it's just raisins in here. Okay, and then if you have any other dried fruit that you like, you can throw those in. I happen to have just a little bit of these dried apricots left over, so I'm just gonna throw those in there. And then the last thing I'm gonna add in here today are these chocolate chips, because it's a fun sweet treat. And I like the like dark chocolate chips, and this is a 72% cacao dark chocolate chip. So I'm just gonna throw in some of these. And we're going to take a wooden spoon and just mix this all together. Super simple. And because you buy everything, or because I buy everything in bulk, and if you buy it in bulk too, you can make this over and over again, use these things in a lot of different recipes, and it's a lot more affordable in the long run than just buying like a pre-made trail mix. But if you don't want to go through this quick little 5-minute session here, then you could just buy a pre-made trail mix. But this is pretty simple. If you have like 2 or 3 minutes, you can throw this together, and would go a lot faster if you weren't talking the entire time like I am. So then what I do is I'll just store it in a container. And the key for me, at least, is to not spill it all over the countertop, because I've known to do that. There goes a walnut. There goes some more. Okay. It's never a dull moment in the kitchen with me, you guys. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Okay. And then it's just me eating it, so we're just gonna throw it all back in there. Okay. All right. And now when you are ready to go, you can put this in a container, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and bring it with you. And now it's ready to go, and you've got lots of like servings of this that you can enjoy all throughout the week. This would probably last me, I don't know, a couple weeks, because I don't eat the same snacks every day. I like to like mix it up a little bit just so that I have some variety in my diet, but that's a fun option and healthy snack number 3. Snack option number 4 is a classic one, and that is fruit that is dipped in a nut or seed butter. Healthy carbs, fats, proteins to help with your energy levels and to help keep you full, and healthy like blood sugar balance. So I love apples, and they're easy to transport. And what you can do is just like rinse it and just put this straight into your lunchbox. And then what you could do is like bring like a plastic spoon or something, and then just kind of like spoon this onto the apple and take a bite. Or if you don't want to do that and you want to slice this prior to bringing it with you for the day, what I would recommend is just take a little bit of lemon juice and just like coat the apple slices on there to prevent it from browning or oxidizing, and that'll help keep it. Plus it gives it some nice flavor. And then I love peanut butter. I have almond butter or sunflower seed butter. Healthy snack number 5 is dates that are stuffed with a nut or seed butter. So peanut butter is my personal favorite, but if you are not able to have nuts, then sunflower seed butter is good for that. And what you do is you just take the pit out and then spoon this in there, and then you can put it in a container and take it with you on the go, and it's really simple to eat. Or you can kind of get fancy with it and sprinkle on some like shredded coconut or maybe some cinnamon or something, and healthy carbs, fats, proteins here, and it's gonna help keep you full, and it's a really nice option if you're looking for something sweet. Snack option number 6 are these That's It organic dark chocolate fig truffles. These things are so good, and I found them at Costco the last time I went, and I've been having like 2 of these each day. They are so amazing. Now, the one thing about these compared to all of the other snacks that I have shared thus far is that they are not a good source of fat or protein. They do have some fiber, which is nice, but they're really like a nice little sweet treat. So if you're just looking for something kind of light and something to pick up your blood sugar a little bit, this is a fun option, and they taste so good. Snack option number 7 is yogurt. I love yogurt. It's one of my top 10 favorite foods to eat on a regular basis, and I typically just buy the big container. It's more affordable for me that way, and if I want to take this with me on the go, I'll just spoon it into a container, but you can buy like individual serving size. That's going to be even less preparation that you have to do, and those are going to be already flavored for the most part. I think they do have like a plain like individual serving size, but anyways, this one here is plain. I like the plain because I like to sweeten it myself, and so I like to just add a little bit of this pure maple syrup, or I'll add a drizzle of honey. That's another fun option. And then to spice it up and give it some extra toppings, I like to add on some of this trail mix. It's ready to go. It has great, it's gonna add a lot of nice crunch. The dark chocolate's fun. And then if you wanna add some like fresh fruit, besides just having dried fruit, then I like to just slice on some banana, and you can bring this with you on the go and kind of assemble it wherever you go, or you can assemble it beforehand and take it with you. My favorite brand of yogurt is Siggi's. I like it because it's a pretty good source of dairy. It's all natural, no stevia, no artificial sweeteners, no added natural or artificial flavors, no preservatives, no added colors, and no RBST, which is a hormone. And you gotta be careful when you're looking at yogurts, because a lot of them can have like a laundry list of ingredients that are not going to help you with your health. So that's why I like this. Good quality dairy. It's really like simple ingredient list, and it's a good source of healthy probiotic bacteria. It has 5 active live cultures in here, which is going to be really helpful when you are looking to support your gut health and your gut microbiome, which are all the bacteria and other organisms that are living in your gut that contribute to our health in a variety of ways. Some other fun toppings that you can add onto your yogurt bowl are a nut or seed butter, or you could take a little bit of the perfect protein bar and just like crumble it up on top of the yogurt bowl, and it tastes really good that way too. And to kind of mix it up every once in a while, if you don't want to make a yogurt bowl, you can actually have a yogurt dip, and you can dip the apple slices in it, and it tastes so good. So what I like to do if I'm going to do that is I like to take the yogurt and I'll put a little bit of the maple syrup on in it and mix it up. And then I like to put a dash of cinnamon in there, and then I will dip this in there, and I usually add like a dollop of a nut or seed butter just because it helps keep me full longer, because it adds a healthy form of fat. This right here is a 0% milk fat. It's a non-fat yogurt. It's my personal favorite, but if you wanted to have like fat in here without adding a nut or seed butter, then you could just buy a yogurt that has some milk fat in it. Healthy snack number 7 is to make avocado toast. I love avocado toast. It's one of my favorite ways to eat avocados. So what you can do is you can use an avocado just fresh from the grocery store and cut it and use it as you need it. The only issue is that it does brown up fairly quickly. So you do want to be like eating it pretty consistently so that it doesn't go bad on you. Or something really fun, and this was a new find for me, are these individual serving sizes of avocado mash. I got this from Costco, and what I love about it is, one, it has a great ingredient list and it's already ready to go, and I can eat this for like 1 or 2 days and then I'm good, and then I can like eat something else for a while. Otherwise, I feel like whenever I have like an open avocado, I feel like I have to keep eating it like all throughout the day, or multiple days like in a row, and then sometimes I just get tired of it. So this is actually really helpful because I don't have that problem, and I don't have like as much food waste, which is nice, because if the avocado goes bad, then you're like just wasted money on that thing. So all right, so in here they have avocados, lemon juice, sea salt, and black pepper, which is usually what I do when I mash an avocado. I add those other ingredients in there, so this is perfect. And I will use this. But if you don't have this, or you can't get to Costco right away or whatever, you can just take the avocado, slice it, and put it on the toast. Something really fun that you can do for a topping, if you're not gonna like mash it and add it with like lemon juice and salt and pepper and everything, what you can do is just slice the avocado, put it on your toast, and then you can sprinkle it with this everything but the bagel seasoning blend. I got this from Trader Joe's, but I know Costco has it too, in a really big container if you're gonna eat a lot of it. But this is a really nice way to season your avocado toast. But something else that's really fun that you can do with it is you can drizzle on some honey, and then for a nice crunch, you can add on a couple pumpkin seeds. Another way that you can eat avocado toast is you can top it with a hard-boiled egg, or you can eat the hard-boiled egg on its own. So that is the last healthy snack idea I have for you guys today. But I'm gonna show you guys, I'm actually gonna prepare it because I'm gonna eat it now because I'm hungry. So you guys can see in real time how I like to make my avocado toast. So you can use whatever bread you like. My personal favorite is sourdough bread, and today I'm gonna be using a sourdough English muffin. So I'm just gonna prepare the eggs. And ever since I got y'all's feedback on how to peel a hard-boiled egg, I've been making hard-boiled eggs more frequently now because I feel like I'm becoming a pro. Not really, but I'm getting much better and much more confident with peeling a hard-boiled egg. Look how simple that was. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I was really struggling with peeling hard-boiled eggs, and I asked for some feedback, and you guys gave me a lot of great recommendations. And I tested them out in a full video. So if you're struggling with peeling hard-boiled eggs, you can go ahead and check that video out. I will link it on the screen. And then once you're done peeling them, I recommend just rinsing them under cold water just to make sure that you get all of the shell off. And I clean the cutting board. I'll be right back. So I toasted my English muffin, and now I'm going to assemble some avocado toast here. So I'm going to take the avocado mash and spread it on each side. And just in case you don't have avocado on hand and you want to make this right away, specifically with the hard-boiled eggs, I find that a little bit of some grass-fed butter works really well on here as well with the hard-boiled egg. So we're just gonna get a nice even layer on here, and then on one half I'm going to put on some of the hard-boiled egg. I love eggs. A hard-boiled egg, you can have it cold, room temperature, warm, whichever you prefer. If you're out on the go, you can eat this cold or at room temperature, so it makes it nice and convenient. I love eggs as a healthy snack option. They are packed with so much nutrition, which, by the way, the majority of that is found within the egg yolk. So do not discard the egg yolk, you guys, and don't be afraid to eat it. It's packed with so many healthy nutrients in there, and they are easy to prepare ahead of time. And then what I like to do is I just put a little bit of some salt and some black pepper. And there you go. That is one way of making avocado toast. And then the other way here, what I like to do is, I'm gonna try to show you guys like half and half, but you could put a little bit of this on here. Plus it makes it look really pretty. So on half we could do that. Or another fun option is you can take some pumpkin seeds and put that on there. If you have feta cheese, you can sprinkle that on top too, if you really want to get fancy with it, but it's not necessary. And then I like to do a nice drizzle of honey, and it tastes so good. Cheers. Wow, it's good. So those are my go-to healthy snack options that I enjoy all week long. Let me know down below in the comment section which one of these is your favorite and which one you are excited to try next. And if you are looking for more healthy, easy to make recipes, then be sure to check out my cookbook. It's available to shop on Amazon, and it's called the Simply Health with Marissa Cookbook, Eating to Nourish the Body and Soul. And in there, I share with you guys my approach to healthy eating and help you learn how to eat for both nutrition as well as enjoyment. And in there, you will see 23 of my staple recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinners, side dishes, even desserts. And these are recipes that I make all the time. And if you have purchased the cookbook, then I would really appreciate it if you could also leave a review over on Amazon. But otherwise, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep learning on how to simplify healthy living. Bye, you guys.